This past year, former Google executive Ellen Lians said something that really resonated with me. She blacklisted the word just as the new four-letter word for women. In my own life, I have used just to soften my ask, to mitigate my speech, and to discount my wants. I have said things like, is it okay to just ask about my performance review? Disempowering myself at work? Can you just help me with the kids? Disempowering myself at home. This feeling of disempowerment followed me through many phases of my life. In retrospect, I was using just because I was not able to give myself permission. Most importantly, I was not able to give myself permission to be a leader. My life began in a violent culture in Trinidad and Tobago. Severe childhood abuse. It was in my home. And even when I thought I was free from it, I was not. I found myself wanting to slap my infant baby because he would not stop crying. And in that moment, instead of instinctually perpetrating generational abuse, I gave myself permission to end it. The 29 years of my abuse was threatening to ruin yet another generation. Let us look more closely at just. It seems that women are waiting for permission to just be. We hear things like, if he could just stop hitting me, I could feel okay. If he could just stop shouting, I would be all right. Likewise, the economics of just intimate partner violence are staggering. The Center for Disease Control reports that the United States loses $8.3 billion per year due to intimate partner violence. And in India, where I work, 51% of women say that it is okay for a man to beat his wife. They say it's okay. And every 6 hours in India, a young married woman is beaten, burned to death, or driven to commit suicide. These financial and emotional costs have real implications. The moment that I gave myself permission to end generational abuse for my family, I started to give myself other permissions. In 2010, I had a tough decision to make. Was I going to get serious about ending violence, not just for my family, but for others? My then 24-year-old son, the one I didn't slap, joined a family meeting where we debated the pros and cons of me going bigger. And as I listened with my heart and with my head, I heard him championing the permission that I was giving to me to go big and make my dream come true. And that was the catalyst for me joining the Maverick Collective, a group of inspiring women who are committed to lifting girls and women out of poverty. Through the collective, we raise our voices without permission, transforming lives and creating meaningful change. In India, where I work with the collective, we work to create policies so women and girls will attain their rights without them needing permission. We strengthen the services that gender survivors of gender violence need and will receive. And most critically, we are engaging men and boys in the discussion around gender norms. This project has already attracted additional investment from US aid, and to date, we have the largest GBV prevention grant in India, almost $10 million. That's a cool thing. We women must believe our worth. We must be ready to stand against the storm of voices who will say, "Shut up, stand down, not you, don't you dare, you do not have permission." In many contexts, those here have already given ourselves permission to work on many of the world's most insidious problems, and we inspire institutions to stand alongside us. What new thinking must we explore to be as resolute in our own lives to end violence in our homes, with our families? Let us take action. Let us walk and stand on the edge of possibility and raise our voices in song about our dreams and our hopes without permission. Thank you.